Come on.
Star slip bought this out. Watch a tone Mercedes Benz lit. This the Falcons strong. You they kings back to back like about 7. Try to run it, but the dogs too strong. Hard hitting bars like a Grady blitz. Every fact straight fire, every line gon' hit. ATL made me this city's my heart. Step up, talk sports to get torn apart. Home team.
Yeah. Y'all know what time it is.
Home team. Bears got that chop to the chip with a flex. Hawks in the cut, ice cold like a tag. A-Town legend, I debate with the best. Come week with the text, get late to rest. Home team.
It must be Tuesday.
Home team.
I'm here. You're here. The fans are here. It must be time for the hottest show on a Tuesday afternoon, whether anybody knows it or not. It's time for Fans Speak. Well, we drop the link. When we drop that link, y'all better tap that link.
Don't speak about the cell, what you tone. Mercedes Benz lit, this the Falcons throne. You gay games, bet the bad like a boss. Sub bun, try to run it, but the dog's too strong. Hard hitting bars like a Grady blitz. Every fast straight fire, every line gon' hit. ATM made me, this city's my heart. Step up, talk sports, so you're torn apart. Whole team.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and squirrels. It's time for you all to give your 2 cents, for you all to give your 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, 6 cents. It's time for you all to give your takes on the latest sports news going around the sports realm. More specifically, Kyle Pitts for our Atlanta Falcons has signed his tag. Well, he will make $15.045 or some shit like that $1 million for the 2026 season. He get paid the big bucks in 2026, marking him as the highest paid tight end right now in the 2026 season. Now, the Atlanta Falcons have till July 15th to do a long-term deal with Kyle, or he will go into this season on that 1 year playing on that 1 year tag. If he chooses to play, he will play on that 1 year tag. Oh yeah, he got to play because he don't sign the damn tag. So he will go into the season playing on the tag, which means he can go into free agency next off season, and we wouldn't get a goddamn thing for Kyle Pitts. It wouldn't be a smart thing for the Falcons to do, which is what we already knew, that this tag was going to happen. It's not real fucking news if you ask me. But I guess because now it's official, then I guess it's news. But whatever. It would have been dumb as hell for the Falcons not to tag him. It would have been dumb as hell for him not to sign the damn tag. Yet it's still, here we go, here we are. The tag is done. Also in news today, got out about a day ago or so, that Dexter Lawrence, interior defensive lineman for the New York Giants, say he want to get out of there. He want out. He want to go bye-bye. He don't want to be in New York no more. He don't want to be a Giant because apparently them Giants ain't real Giants after all. Apparently, them ain't real Giants after all. Dexter Lawrence wants out. Are the Atlanta Falcons going to be in play for Dexter Lawrence? Do you all, the fans, Atlanta Falcon fans, and fans of football, do you all think that the Atlanta Falcons should be gearing up to make a move for Dexter Lawrence? And if so, what's the most you willing to give the New York Giants for Dexter Lawrence if Dexter Lawrence is in play? I want to know what you, the fans, got to say. So I'm finna drop the link. I'm out here on the block. If y'all can't tell, I'm out here on the block. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm out here on the block. Let me get this link set up for you. Get that link set up for y'all. And I'm going to drop that link in the box, in the chat. And y'all can tap that link. And y'all can come in and talk your shit. All right, the link is in the chat. Let me go pin it in the chat. It might get a little quiet for a few seconds, but don't you worry. I'll be right back. Hold on real quick. Let me go pin it in the chat. Hold on real quick. Go pin it in the chat. All right, the link is pinned in the chat. Y'all come in and talk your shit. I'm out here on the block. I'm about to pick this load up. See if I can get done early today. Or tonight, should I say. See if I can get done early tonight. Get back to the crib. Get back to the family. Y'all go ahead and tap that link. I'm going to go through the chat, see who in the building. See who I need to show some love to. The loyal compadres and compadres of the channel. Gonna see what y'all up to in a minute, man. Let me get to a stop real quick. I will not incriminate myself on a lie. And I think y'all know that by now. I will not do it. I will not do it. When I'm on We Haul Talks TV, when I go be a guest over there on We Talk Hawks TV with Damon and them boys, with Damon and Mike and Foot and them boys, when I go over there and I'm on camera over there, I'm seeing steel. I ain't moving. I will not incriminate myself on a lie. I will not do it. What going on, Aunt T? Miss Pamela Johnson, one of the lady birds of AFN, is in the building. They will be on later on tonight, around about 8 o'clock or so, if they doing their usual Tuesday episode. Y'all make sure y'all tuning in to Atlanta Falcon Nation later on tonight at 2000 hours. I hope you know what 2000 hours is by now in your life. You done been around long enough. If you watch me, you done been around long enough to know what 2000 hours is. So y'all make sure y'all tuning in to Auntie Miss Pamela Johnson later on tonight with the Lady Birds of ALD at 2000 hours. And that's Eastern Standard Time, too. And that's Eastern Standard Time. What up with your Silk Legacy, a.k.a. Deshaun Coswell, a.k.a. Ask All Them Goddamn Questions, a.k.a. I always get on my goddamn nerves, a.k.a. one of the OGs in the game. In the old school with it, because you say, get some, yeet. That's my boy there. Glad you're feeling better too, my boy. Glad you're feeling better. Hey, y'all go ahead and tap that link. I'm trying to get around that bend. I'm going to talk y'all ear off for a minute until I get around that bend right here and get to a halt. I got to get to a stop. Get around this bend, and then I'm going to holler at y'all real quick. Man, hey, quick little side note, little side conversation here. So I'm on Disney Plus, and I'm scouring the Disney Plus catalog, and I'm more so in particular looking for some old school Disney shit. You know, I was looking for some Even Stevens. You know what I'm saying? I looked for some Even Stevens. I was looking for some That's So Raven or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm scouring. Look, probably maybe some Lady in the Tramp. You know, some shit like that. You know, all dogs go to heaven type shit. You know, I'm on there leave for that shit. But I came across this joint called X-Men 97. And if you like me, and you into the comics, you into the Marvel cinema, the cinematic universe of Marvel, if you into that like I am, then that X-Men 97 is gonna rock your motherfucking socks off. It's animated. It's good. I mean, good. X-Men 97 I'm sure the jam, man. It's the jam. Listen, I was in 97, and the entire time it didn't even dawn on me that it was animated. That's how good it was. It was a little side story, you know, Thorn for Gene, the Phoenix. You know, hey man, it's a little vibe. Check out. Yo, my bad. Mic check. I was running my goddamn mouth and I wasn't even on the damn live. I may say is the entire stream reboot. Yeah, robot. Hey, my bad, y'all. That's me. That was me. That was me. That was me. I'm on the block, man. I'm sitting still now though. Mic check, mic check. Let's do a mic check, man. Give me some red and black or some thumbs up or something in there. If y'all can hear me. Okay, I may say, there you go. Nate Floyd say, now you good. All right, man, let's shout out everybody. I just running my goddamn mouth. What the last thing y'all heard me say? Y'all heard me it picked up for the real. Oh, okay, so y'all did hear me talking about X-Men 97. Edge Cheeto say it picked up from the original X-Men animated show in 97. Man, it did more than just pick up from there. It did more than that. Who said that? Kashido? Kashido, hey, it did more than just pick up from where it left off. Boy, they got some damn good writing up in there, man. They got some good writing, some good storytelling too, man. X-Men 97 is the joint, man. It's the jam, man. It is, man. It is. I know I heard people talking about it on social media a little bit, and people can't show clips of it. So I always seen just little still images of characters and stuff when people was talking about it. So I thought it was just a comic book that they was reading off of or something like that. And you know how the social media, how social life is today on social media. People want to, they do these live reactions to old school shit that they wasn't around for to watch, like X-Men 97, like shit from the 90s and the 80s. So I thought that's what they was doing. I didn't realize this shit was a whole actual creation from X-Men 97, and they just carried it on. They just carried on the storyline. Man, it's a bomb too, man. It's good. It didn't even dawn on me. Like I knew it was animated going in, right? Watching. But as I'm watching, it's so good, it take your mind off it being animated. Like you got to, I had, when my wife came in the room, she was like, what the fuck you watching? I was like, it's fucking X-Men. It's fucking X-Men. And she's like, that shit came out in the 90s. I was like, no, that's what I said. That shit I was like, that's what I said. I said, but this shit is good. This shit is good. It's some grown man and woman shit going on up in X-Men 97, man. Y'all need to check it. Y'all need to check out X-Men 97, man. Y'all need to check that shit out. And a little bit of what's going on in there, we gonna hear about what's going on in X-Men 97. We gonna hear a little bit about that in some of these Marvel Cinematic Universe projects. I wouldn't be surprised if in Avengers Doomsday they bring up something that got something to do with what was going on in X-Men 97. Because if you know the story about X-Men, I ain't gonna give none away, but they digging deep into some history of the X-Men, but they also giving you some futuristic X-Men type shit, and they putting it together like that multiverse shit that they did with Spider-Man and Doctor Strange and all of that. They putting that shit together, man. That shit good too. That shit good too. Let me holler at y'all though, man. I got the link. I dropped the link in the chat, man. The link is pinned in the chat. This fan speak. This ain't Blakberry running his motherfucking mouth day. This fan speak. Let me show some love to the loyal compadres and compadres of the channel. Hold on. It's hot. It's hot than a motherfucker in here, y'all. I gotta open a door, let down a window. Gotta do all that shit up in here. It's hot. All right. We got King Treyway in the house. What's going on with you, King Treyway? Appreciate you for coming through, my boy. Who else we got up in here? We got Nathan Floyd in the building. What's up with you, Nathan Floyd? Appreciate you for coming through. Joan T. Rozier in the building. Something like a thine of wine, brewed and beaten with the finest mustardines. My boy, John Tay Rozier. What's going on with you, my boy? I appreciate you for coming through. We got Raymond Collins up in the building. He said, home Terry, what's going on with you, my boy? Appreciate you for coming through, Raymond Collins. And we got a real life celebrity in this motherfucker, my homeboy, one of the loyalist compadres of the compadres, Dre Murphy, the one and only. What's going on with you, Dre Murphy? What's happening with you, my boy? Appreciate you for coming through. Hey, Dre Murphy, man. Hey, don't worry. Hey, Dre, I got your back. I got your back with madness deal. I got your back. I got your back with madness, Dre Murphy. He gonna stop talking that cash money. See, he just mad because he ain't got no game. He just mad because he ain't got no game. He can't spit that game at them gals like you can. He just mad. He a hater. That boy Madness a hater. Don't worry, I got your back though, bro. I got your back. You ain't gotta worry about none of that with Madness. With me, I trip Madness big 6 foot 15 ass up. I've trip his big ass up for you, Dre Murphy. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I got your back. ATL 251 in the house. What's up with you, my boy? He say, what's good, Black? Is Pitts the highest paid tight end? George Kittle, 19.1 mil. Trey McBride, 19 mil. Travis Kelce, 17-13. TJ Hockenson, 16.5. He's the highest paid tight end for the 2026 season. For the 2026 season, he's the highest paid tight end. For this 2026 season, he's the highest paid tight end. Those guys probably got that in 2025. I'm not looking at it right now, but I was looking at it a time before, and those guys were getting paid more, I think, in 2025. But in 2026, Kyle Pitts will be the highest paid tight end as of right now for this 2026 season. He will be the highest paid in this season, not total contractually, but for this season individually, specifically. if that explains it for you. I hope that explains it. We got Aunt T in the building. What's going on with your Aunt T Pam? She in the house. She say, hello, everyone, with the Blakberry and everyone in the chat. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Home team. What's going on with your Aunt T Pam? Appreciate you for coming through. Who else up in here? Oh, we got Nick sitting in the back. We got Nicholas Harvey sitting in the back. He waiting to come in. Silk Legacy, a.k.a. Deshaun Coswell, a.k.a. talk all that goddamn shit, a.k.a. ask all them goddamn questions, a.k.a. that my dog. A.k.a. that my dog. Who else we got up in here, man? Nathan Floyd in the building. He say he love that X-Men 97, man. I'm telling you, bro, that shit, I binge watched the hell out that shit, bro. I binge watched it from beginning to end, non-stop. My wife was like, what are you watching? I was like, it's that X-Men shit. She was like, that shit came out in the 90s. I was like, this shit was in the 90s, but this shit right here, this shit live right here. This shit right here new. This some new shit. We got Agent Kashido up in here. He say Black it picked up from the real. Oh, yeah. Agent Kashido up in here. Every time I see that name, but I just picture Kashido with a samurai sword standing on the top of a mountaintop with one of them hats, one of them motherfuckers off Big Trouble in Little China was wearing, with one of them hats like that, and a guy in a torn cape waving in the wind, and then he got this long ass samurai sword about to go fuck some shit up. Every time I see Kashido's name, that's what I think about. I got an imagination. We got IMAX up in here. What's up with your IMAX? Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hey, man, y'all in here, y'all deep in here, man. Y'all deep in here. I hope y'all tapping that link though, so y'all come in here and talk that shit. I want to know what y'all thoughts is, man. I want to know what y'all thoughts is on Kyle Pitts signing his tag. What are some of the possible things you think that can happen from here with Kyle Pitts with the Atlanta Falcons? And if you were Ian Cunningham, would you be putting together a package to offer the New York Giants for Dexter Lawrence? And what would the contents of that package look like? I want to know. I want to know what y'all got to say. What's up with you, Philip Crawford? You say good, Mike. Appreciate that. Appreciate you for coming through, Philip Crawford, man. We got Southeast Georgia Nova up in here. Sega. We got my boy up in here. You say, hey, yeah, that X-Men 97 was fire, but the main writer got let go off some allegations. So we'll see how the next season goes. Yeah, because the next season is coming out soon. Sometime over the summer. The next season come out over this summer. So yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting, man. And I think we're gonna see a lot of references to what's going on in X-Men 97 in some of these cinematic universe movies, like Avengers Doomsday. Just some references to it, because X-Men at some point get implemented into the Avengers multiverse. You know what I'm saying? They already gave us a little bit of a kickstart with it with Wolverine and Deadpool. When they had the dude from Fantastic Four, they had Torch from Fantastic Four. They had Torch from Fantastic Four in the Deadpool Wolverine movie. Remember that? And remember in one of the which one was it? I can't think of which one it was, but whichever one of the damn movies that's part of the multiverse saga had like a new Avengers like panel, like Mr. Stretch was one of them. Old girl that's like Miss Marvel, the black chick that's supposed to be like Miss Marvel, she was in there. Or I think she is, I think she the black version, the black version of Miss Marvel. So hey, man, I'm excited to see what they do for it. I'm excited to see what they do for it, man. I'm excited to see what they do, man. Let me see. Who else we got up in here? I see y'all sitting in the back. Y'all bear with me. Let me finish hollering at the loyal compadres and compadres of the chat. And got three daddy, one of the OGs in the game, and one of the loyal compadres around this motherfucker. One of the usual suspects around this motherfucker. What's happening with your three daddy? Appreciate you for coming through. I think he got him a little project. He's supposed to be dropping later on tonight. Y'all make sure y'all tuning in for that over on Dirty Bird Fly Through. Y'all make sure y'all tuning in on the Dirty Bird Fly Through over there later on tonight. After probably coming on right after we finish, we wrap up here. And that's why I'm trying to hurry up. I'm trying to hurry up, get through y'all, man. So we can get people on the panel, get the panel on up here so people can talk their shit, man. Because I'm out here on the block, man. I don't want all this bad audio to be fucking up y'all experience over here. You know what I'm saying? We got Driller 2 Lit. Say, oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, that's Nicholas Harvey. That's Nicholas Harvey. He waiting in the back. What's up with you, Nick? Appreciate you for coming through, man. Y'all be changing up y'all X, man, because y'all know I see the X now. I don't see y'all actual username no more. So, yeah. We got Mon D up in here. He say, what happening, bro? What's happening, my boy? Mon D up in here, one of the usual suspects around this motherfucker. Who else we got up in here? We got TJ Martin in here. He say, what they do on team? What's happening with your TJ Martin? Appreciate you for coming through. Who else we got up in here? Hey, man, that's it, man. All right, man. So I'm going to bring up my boy, Nicholas Harvey. Let's get this off the screen. Let's get this up off here. What's up with you, Nick? Nick, you there?
Oh, I was muted. My bad.
Nah, you good. What's happening, my boy?
What's going on, my boy?
Shit, ain't nothing to it, man. Just out here kicking it. You know how I get down.
I see you out there on that block.
No, out here getting to it. You know how it is. You know.
Make sure you put
Somebody
your seatbelt on, use your blankets and shit. Look both ways
Hey
when you
man,
cross the street.
hey man, hey, we on the Monopoly board. We have no roads.
Okay then. Okay then. Go ahead and collect them $200 then.
Hey, I pay go at least 3-4 times a day. At least three, four
Oh, see,
times
I
a
can't
day.
play. See, I can't play Monopoly with your ass. I see what type of motherfucker you are.
I pay go quite a bit. What's going on with you, though,
No, I
man?
can't.
What's going on with you? What's your thoughts on the latest, man? First question I got for you, and it's gonna
Yeah.
be for everybody that come up right now. First question I got for you: what do you think happens now that Kyle Pitts has signed his tag? What do you think happens now?
Well,
And you can
originally,
give me different possibilities too. You don't have to just go one way. You can go different
okay.
ways.
So the first possibility is definitely a sign to trade situation. Now that Dexter Lawrence he doesn't want to be in New York anymore, I say why not kick the barrel, as they say, and see what the Giants talking about. Because, like I said in the past, it's easier to find or to replace a player like Kyle Pitts than it is to find a player like Dexter Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Agree.
So, like, why not kick the tires and see at least if we can give them Kyle Pitts in like a third round this year, maybe a third round next year or something like that, then I'm cool with that. Because Dexter Lawrence is what 30, 31. So I don't know exactly how much. What I'm saying is I don't know exactly how much tread he has left on the tires, being that he's an interior defensive lineman. You know they don't have a lot of tread on their tires, so I don't know if what the Giants is asking for is too steep to give up for a player like that. But I say why not?
But they got Likely over there in New York already.
Yeah.
And I think he gonna be the second highest paid tight end for 2026. So that means they'll have Kyle Pitts, the highest paid tight end, and they'll have Likely, the second highest paid tight end.
And
so
you don't think they're gonna do that?
I don't know, because what about what you think Malik Neighbors might think about that?
I think Malik Neighbors just want to get on the field at this point because he was hurt last year.
That's good. That's true. That's true. He might not be looking at it like that right now.
Any leverage. Yeah, I don't really think he have any leverage to do anything else. You was hurt last year, so.
But you don't think he'll probably be like, damn, y'all trying to force me out or something? Like, y'all trying to replace me with tight ends? Like
hey,
should I want out like Dexter?
If I'm Malik Neighbors, I wouldn't even care. Get me up out of here.
Damn. All this. That's a sad situation then, man, in New York, if it's like that.
I mean, might as well blow it up.
What's up with you, Silk?
What's up with that? Hey.
The Jets did the same thing. They blew it up.
Let me say this right quick.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Go ahead.
Lemon pound cake. Put down your Glock. Lemon pound cake. Trending on TikTok. How y'all doing?
What the hell is that? What the hell? The hell that was, Silk? Came up with your little tune.
Yeah, that Afro Man. But I did write a rock song today, and I'll let you hear later.
Okay. What's your thoughts on the Kyle Pitts tag? What you think gonna happen from here on out? You think we'll get a deal done or a long-term deal done with him by July 15th, or you think we trading him?
Okay. Kyle Pitts, the reason I know Kyle Pitts so right, the reason I know Kyle Pitts so well is a verbal kid like me. And we like to find niggas in life and everything, but the difference between me and him, he I say this, he would rather stay where he at than move on because he he had a friend when he grew up. He was always at home with his mom and dad and siblings. So now he got friends now in Atlanta. He don't want to leave his friends. So he said in an interview, I don't know if this was what I heard, but he said it ain't all about the money. He want to be in Atlanta. But that's him talking. They're not his agent talking. Your agent can tell you, man, get that damn money. But I think they're gonna come with a contract. I don't think gonna bust our head. I think it's gonna be a good contract. And then get to the big boy, DC, the tackle.
Oh, we ain't got there yet. We ain't got that yet. We ain't got that yet.
Okay. But I think Cal Pitts staying. And I wanted to say, you know what I want to say, because I got cussed out for this. I want to say, you know what, Cal, Bijan, and Drake, and what little thing we got? It's like a little super team we got to match up. I want to see how it's gonna come out.
You say it's a super team.
Yeah.
What make you say it's a super team?
The last one told me. Think about this. You got everybody. You got every angle of what you got. You got your nice tight end, a nice receiver, a nice running back, and a great line. And you got two gunslingers back there. But to me, they never had it all at once. They either had a good receiver, bad tight end, or good receiver, bad quarterback, or good tight end, bad running back. They never had all three of them at the same time with a good quarterback. And
you talking about the Falcons?
Yeah.
Or you just talking about the coaches that's on this that's currently here?
The coaches.
I know you. Oh, okay, because I'm gonna say the Falcons definitely had all of those at the same time before.
No, not the coaches, because these last 8 years.
Not these. You talking about now these coaches?
Yeah. Not the 8 years. They haven't had all of them at once.
Well, I mean, Baker Mayfield, he had a really good season that first season up there in Cleveland.
Yeah, he did.
And they had Njoku, they had Landry, and they had
Amari Cooper.
They had Nick Chubb running the ball.
No, I'm talking about they haven't been here. Atlanta.
Yeah, they definitely had a squad though.
Well, just got here in Atlanta.
No. I'm just saying Atlanta haven't had that. But the coaches, they have that. But bringing it to Atlanta, I like to do that.
So you saying the Atlanta Falcons have never had that?
Not in 8 years.
Okay, in the last 8 years. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the coaching had it. The new coaching had it. And they bringing it now, what we got now, I think it's going to be a good team. Because, I mean, look how many. Go ahead.
I mean, we forget we had a top 10 offense when we were 6-3 a couple seasons ago with the same people that's here now and Kirk Cousins. But Kirk got his block knocked off. He got about Kirk had whatever remaining solid years he had left on his career. He got him knocked off his ass in that Saints game. And so if he had a good 2 years left in him to play at a high level, they got knocked out his ass in that second Saints game. But I would say we had it then. I would argue we had it then. What's up?
I tell you what, Blakberry. Goddamn, Kirk Cousins agent need to be giving out financial classes. Cause that
Man, that dude need to be hosting seminars,
man.
man. I'm telling you.
That
dude need to be holding seminars.
He do not miss when it comes to Kirk Cousins.
That boy finessing like hell.
I'm telling you. I don't know how he keep getting these teams to get this man all this money. And they guarantee it every time.
Well, he guaranteed he gets some guaranteed money every time. He get a substantial amount of guaranteed money every time. Now, this new contract he got, the only 20 million of it guaranteed. But I think what people missing is
I heard it's like a 1-year contract, really.
Well, it's that's because of the guarantee. People look at the guarantee and seeing, and it's showing that the guarantee is only for this year. It's only for this season. But the way I read it, he get like 10. He gonna get like 8.7 from us. He gonna get 1.3 for this year from Las Vegas, and next season he gonna get the remaining 10 mil from Las Vegas. But I've been hearing people say he get the whole 20 mil this year. But however it is, only 20 of it is guaranteed, and that's between this year and next year. So that what I think what people are glossing over purposely, because don't nobody really believe in Kirk Cousins no more, is that he gonna get he probably gonna they gonna do whatever he gonna do with Las Vegas this year. They gonna go ahead and pay him the money, and he probably gonna end up back in Minnesota or somewhere, so he can retire on a 1-day contract or some shit, like a 1-day contract, so he can retire or some bullshit. That's the way people looking at it. People not really looking at it like, oh, Kirk Cousins can go prove himself in Las Vegas. And I'm gonna be real with y'all.
He could go out there and ball out though.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. A healthy Kirk Cousins did a lot of winning here in Atlanta. It was Kirk Cousins. It was the Kirk Cousins that got that block knocked off. It was trying to stick around. I know it. People, they get on me all the time. I know Blakberry. Like what Southside is. He probably ain't in the check. Yeah. Blakberry crazy as hell trying to big up Kirk Cousins. But I'm just telling the truth, bro. A healthy Kirk Cousins
not big enough
was winning.
Facts.
It's facts. Yeah. So if he can stay now the Raiders offensive line is suspect in a motherfucker. But if they figure out how to get it right, yeah, because they signed some. They
dumped all that money into it, so we're gonna see.
They done spent some money. They done spent some money on some offensive linemen, man. So, it depending on what goes on in Las Vegas, if they draft the young boy, if they draft Mendoza, and they let Mendoza sit behind Kirk, and look at what Kirk got. You got a Genty running the ball. Genty got a high upside. You got all this money you done invested in the offensive line. You done invested into having some weapons around them. You still the defense too, and you still got Brock Bowers, who we all know is a goddamn cheat code. So who knows? Yeah. Who knows, bro? He can play it the well. Right, man. Hey, Kirk Cousins could play it. He could play it the well if he ball out for a full season and he ball out, and it don't even got to look like. Yeah, they like, all right, we gonna we'll give you another guarantee for next year. We'll give you another 25. We'll give you 25 guaranteed for next year, and you sure as you can do it another year with this group. Who knows, man? I don't damn know. But I just know what I saw when he was here in Atlanta and when he was healthy. That some bitch was winning. That's all I got there, though.
But speaking of the defense, Blakberry, you heard the news, right? Is on the enemy team. You know what I'm talking about? Hello? Blakberry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Silk.
Yeah, I said y'all favorite boy on another team.
Who?
My bad, y'all. My connection keep going in and out, man. What man? Bullshit. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Blakberry, y'all favorite boy on another team now.
You say what now?
Y'all favorite boy on another team.
Who?
The second receiver of the Falcons last year.
Donnell Mooney?
No. Donnell Mooney won the second. Donnell Mooney was non-existent last year. The second receiver.
Ray McCloud?
David,
Nope. Ray Cobb was gone. The second
David Seals
receiver.
the fifth.
Huh?
David Seals the fifth.
Yep.
Wait, he didn't lost.
No, he was the Buccaneers.
Oh,
He with the Bucks.
Yep.
Oh, yo,
he probably went to follow that Zach Robinson offense. That's it.
yeah.
Yep.
He knows that Ramsey gonna give him the ball. Yeah.
He ain't gonna get that ball out there. They got too many receivers.
Hey, bro, that nigga ain't even gonna tell the field, bro.
They gonna practice. He a practice squad.
Zach Robinson will get him on the field.
That nigga ain't gonna tell the
He
field.
sure found a way to get him on the field out here, didn't he, Blakberry?
Yes, he did.
You sure did. You sure
I
did.
was
What's up with you, Larry? Larry got a lot of back.
That nigga said the hell with Ray McCloud. We're gonna get you up out of here. I need David Seals the fifth.
What?
That's what he said.
Mm.
Oh, you said that. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, no. I mean, Ray was all right, but
I sure hell would have took Ray McCloud over David Seal. For sure.
Yeah. Ray little fight yourself.
we had better receivers than David Seals on the roster already, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
We had better see. We had better receivers sitting down on the bench.
That's what I'm saying. Chris Blair, Casey Washington.
And then why would you put Chris Blair in the game and you don't do it to him once? 3 games, 1 time.
Hey, did somebody pick up Nick Nash?
Yeah.
Washington.
Yep.
Hold on. Was it Washington? Yeah, I think Washington. Yeah.
They got him soon as season over. Thank you. Like they gonna do with you? Do nothing with you? We got you over here. Come on over here, boy. We got you.
Hey, Blakberry, but how you feel about the Kyle Pitts? How you feel about?
Well, let's see. Let's see what Larry think first. Larry got to get his take on it.
Yeah.
Larry,
Hold on. Got a lot of background now. Hold on.
All right, I get my take real. Yeah, I got you. I get my take till Larry ready. I feel about it how I've always felt about it. I knew it was gonna happen because it would have been dumb for them not to do it. It would have been dumb for him not to sign it. I knew that it was gonna happen. So all of the possibilities. No, it's not. It's not a surprise to me because all the possibilities that I see happening could still happen. He can still get traded before July 15th. He can still get traded.
I'm saying that he could get traded because he signed it so early. That's why I'm thinking. Like he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he waited, took his time. He signed it. It's April. They got till July 15th. That's why I feel like something in the work.
The way I look at it is, it would have been dumb for him not to sign. Go ahead and sign as soon as he was able to, because you still got a lot to prove, Kyle Pitts. Yeah. Not just for the Falcons, but the rest of the league talks, and everybody around the league want to see you do more. They well, people can say, oh, people they putting these expectations on Kyle Pitts, these unrealistic expectations. If they were unrealistic, the people who actually got skin in the game wouldn't be saying the same thing the fans are saying. You see what I'm saying? It wouldn't be other teams and other coaches and players and former coaches and players saying the same thing. We just waiting on him to break out. We just waiting on Kyle Pitts to break out. If it was unrealistic, right? If it was unrealistic expectations, the people that live and breathe this shit every single day of their life, they wouldn't be saying the same thing we saying. But they are.
Fuck it. I'm eating that shit anyway. 5-second rule.
Silk over there. He done took that medication.
Yeah, man.
See, he done took that medication.
That man came on saying about lemon pound cake.
Yeah. You done washed down that medication with some Listerine, ain't you, boy? I know it. I know it.
Blakberry, he over there smoking that lemon pound cake.
Yeah. What's up with your three, daddy?
Hey, what's going on, peoples? What's going on?
Three, daddy. What's happening?
Hey, y'all talking about that over qualified tight end we got?
Qualified.
Yeah, what's your take on it? Hey, anybody, if you got something going on in the back, I'm gonna have to ask you to either come back when you can talk without all that in the back, or I'm gonna need you to find you a quiet place so you can talk. All right, go ahead, Daddy. What's your take on it?
Now, well, my take on Pitts, I've been saying it for a while, man. You know, he right now, man, he, you know, for the scheme and how we running things and being run heavy like we gonna be, he's an overqualified tight end that probably would do better in another system, because I think he's gonna be underused again because of, like you were just saying, where he was drafted, the expectations. You have to give those expectations when you drafted that high. You know,
right.
There's no way around it.
You know, it's not like you haven't had the chances to prove yourself. It's year 5 right now.
Man, you just spoke the truth right there. And I tell people, if you still waiting to see what Kyle Pitts gonna do, we in a bad spot then, because he 5th year. Oh nah. And some of it is not his fault.
Yeah. But you're supposed to be already. We supposed to already know what type of player you are by now.
Exactly.
You're still trying to give him a receiver number when he is making tight end numbers. I
don't want him to be a receiver, because that means if he's good, we gotta pay him more money.
Y'all comparing him to the first year. First year, they don't count to me because he was the only person getting the ball. Now, all the years, the number, besides when he got injured, he been making tight end numbers. And
water, my boy.
He on the water, ain't
he?
But get out that fish tank. Get out that fish tank, Silk.
Like I was asking, what the old boy name? They're always loud and everything. Blakberry know who the boy is.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah, Soldier Boy.
Oh, about whatever.
About whatever.
Yeah, about whatever. Yeah, like I be asking him.
That's the same person.
I be asking him, how many tight ends make 1,000 yards a year? I'll wait.
Shit. I can't take it none off the top of my head.
Yeah, so why
I don't know many that come close to 1,000, actually.
So I asked him why he want Kyle Pitts to make 1,000 a year. Stop making it. No,
because he was the 8th pick.
He's coming because he's Kyle Pitts, and
we spent the 8th overall pick.
8th overall picks are supposed to be game changers.
That's what I'm saying. You're supposed to come right in and do something.
He
or at
did
least
come
been
in and
un-
do something.
But look,
He did
this
come
is
in and do
me,
something.
man. I don't see the grittiness. I don't see the dog. You know, just that monster in Pitts.
But
And you
That
know,
boy's
everybody
a
don't have that in
suburban.
them though.
he don't
He a
have it, man.
suburban
He's a
kid.
finesse guy.
He's a suburban
We
kid.
keep saying that. We keep saying we don't see the dog in him. Well, explain that. Explain that.
Uh, he, let's just say he's just quiet, and his blocking. He's not busting no running backs open, man. He's not busting B. John loose over there. They most of the time they run away from him. You know, he just not that. He just not that.
So
He
because they
not
don't run
gritty
on
and
his side a
grimy.
lot, he's not a
Pardon?
dog.
No, not no. He's more of a finesse guy.
He's a suburban kid. What you think?
Go ahead,
He
Larry.
went to
Yeah.
USC.
Uh,
And went to
I'm gonna
Florida.
be honest. I think we should keep Kyle, to be real. And I say that because of I don't know. I'm just not the guy to look at the overall number he got drafted from, and I'm not for all that type of shit. Cause I feel like that shit just don't dictate the player no matter what. Cause there's a lot of niggas that win high overall picks and have been garbage as hell their whole entire career. So it's like
That's true
every,
too.
so I understand the stands that I feel like it's upon him of oh he was this picked and he's supposed to do this and that. And it's like he came into a situation his first year where he was able to do that. Now, following next year, you get somebody that's going to take majority of them catches because now we finally got a real receiver or whatever they want to classify it as, you know. So it's like then you get hurt, you know. So you haven't really put on film Kyle Pitts from college. I guess that's what everybody want to see. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Pitts from college. But
That's what
I
everybody expecting.
But like I keep trying to get people to understand, bro, you're not going to see that no matter what you're thinking. And so we can't say he's overqualified and he's this and that because of you not seeing what you seen in college. Because of how he got used in college, not how he's not getting used right now. Like you got a guy that's not even getting down to 8 catches a game. So what do you?
But Larry, when you draft a player that high, don't you expect for him to at least come and be at least half the player he was in college?
I mean, shit, he did that his first year, right?
I mean, but he had Matt Ryan.
Okay, so now
But
after
did he though? But did he do that his first year?
He was the only target, so he had to. Who else was Matt Ryan throwing the ball to?
Let me ask you a legitimate question, Larry. Do you think Julio's best years was when he put up all the yards, or his best years was when he got in it when he did a lot of scoring touchdowns?
say that one more time, broke up.
Do you think Julio's best years of you watching him was when he got the most yards? God damn, you got a loud ass truck, nigga. That nigga truck loud as hell. My bad. Do you think? Do you think he do from what you watched of Julio? Did you get more out of seeing him get most of the yards or most of the touchdowns?
And Julio case that's different
Explain.
because Julio did more like a lot of highlight shit than what Kyle Pitt display on tape. You get what I'm saying? Like, and we're looking at two different totally the type of guy. Like, you get what I'm saying? As a skill wise, athleticism. Kyle Pitts ain't nowhere near on Julio level of skill set and athleticism. You get what I'm saying? So it's like with Julio, he did both. He did both. And we had a consistent team then where we seen better play from players. You know what I mean? So well now, bro, we don't have fucking 3, 4 different head coaches since this guy been here. So what do you really expect for the players on the Atlanta Falcons? Like, let's be honest. Do
Okay,
we
so then
expect
I got a
consistent?
question. Is that go back to is that does that go against him or does that go against the scheme that he was in?
I heard somebody say this the other day, bro, and I think that goes for sports right now and today. Some coaches adjust their scheme for their players. Some coaches feel like, nigga, you just ain't what I'm looking for. Yeah, we gonna play you, but shit, you ain't finna just, you know what I'm saying, get the rocks off.
Yeah,
And it's like every coach you know had since Kyle been here, Drake done been here, bro. They only put what they wanted to put in the system to make the coach look good. You know,
right.
we ain't putting that not there. Even for example, last year, bro, you can tell Zach Robinson had no real scheme, like no real scheme, to where you were able to get the ball to more than two guys. It took him almost a whole season to figure out when Drake got hurt. Oh, now I can get Kyle pitch the ball, shit like
Yeah,
that.
I
Where
felt
it's
like
like,
Zach Robinson was running NCAA plays at a point last
and,
year.
and, and see, that's where it's like a lot of people were complaining about Kyle Pitts season last year. To be honest, I can't complain about it. When your fucking OC and your coach ain't really trying to get you to get the ball. They
That's
worry
why.
about
That's why
it.
I asked the question I just asked. Is it more his fault or is it the scheme
He
he
had
in?
fault
Because
too, though, bro. He had
if
fault too
you if you
because of,
don't get no play, if they don't call your number in huddle, then what can you do? You know what I'm saying? Like if the
but
quarterback
that's
not
why
looking for you,
sometimes I get what OG330 saying about a dog and grit. But like you have to nigga go make them give you the ball. But like, bro, sometimes you can do that shit game, you still don't get the motherfucking ball game.
that's
So
true.
it's
Because
like, so it's like,
it's been possessions I've seen Kyle Pitts wide open and they don't even look over there.
yeah, not even looking. And it's like you can tell like just how we ran as a coaching staff, bro. Quarterback play when it comes to the receivers. It was no real, I'm gonna let my players do play their game. Nigga, it's either what the coaching staff say or it's not. Because it seemed like, for instance, and it's gonna go all back to Kyle Pitts. How we had a young quarterback in there that basically told everybody, I'm just doing what the coach staff allowed me to do. And then vice versa, we get the vet out there. He get out there and say, shit, I got a nigga that's 6'6", run down there 4-3-4 tight end.
Let me get him the
That's on
ball.
the out. I gotta get him the ball. And it's like, that's the shit we've been dealing with the Atlanta Falcons organization, bro, with these players. Like, a lot of these players are not present they full talent on the field game. Cause it's like
They're not put
the
in the right position to do that though.
right, and it's like right now, even for the quarterback position, bro. Oh, I hate this the situation we got right now with, oh man, what shit we want to see two, then you got half of the fan base we want to see nine. And it's like nine came into a situation where, bro, Terra seen this, Arthur Blank seen this, and goddamn Hubba Bubba seen this. And it's like now the position he in, nigga, he really ain't got no choice but to get on the field. He can't sit out.
Yeah.
You know, so Kyle, man, like Kyle got to just show now, bro. Like, to be honest, Kyle got to come through workouts this year, bro, because I feel like the coaching stuff we got now, bro, is a zero tolerant coaching stuff for laser effort, laser play, and laser energy. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
feel like
So
they're
it's
gonna
like,
get you up out of here.
yeah, man. So it's like me seeing everybody down there showing up for early volunteer workout. That says a lot, bro. Like, that's what we need, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it been too much of a lot of players just coming in doing what they want to do. Like, nah, man. I don't give a damn about what nobody say about you. Got to be friendly to these players, man. Hell no, this the game of football, bro. Gladiator sport. Nigga, you down there break your neck out here, spine all type of shit. So at the end of the day, bro, you got to come to play and go hard, man. And that's what Kyle got to do, bro. And if he don't, his ass gone.
All right. Let me tell you why I asked you if you got the most out of Julio with his yards or with his touchdown. Let me tell you why I asked you that. How many winning seasons did the Falcons have with Julio and Matt Ryan together?
Yeah, about I want to say about 10. Then he made the
They
playoffs when he first came in the league, right? His rookie year. He made the club.
had Julio went here yet.
Oh,
I'm talking about
all right.
with Matt Ryan and Julio.
I'm gonna say
See,
at
look,
least 6 seasons. I'm gonna say at least 6 seasons, realistically. About 6, 7 seasons.
they had about 6 or 7 winning seasons together. Now look, with no, actually, I don't think it was that many.
I'm
The
saying,
2012 season,
what year did
third
Julio get drafted?
in 11.
And when Julio was here for what, 8 years?
That 2011 season, we win. That 2011 season, we didn't make the playoffs, but I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think we had a winning record either, though. Let me see. I know the 2012 season, that was a winning season. He got hurt in 13. 14, 15, and 16, and 17. And then after that, 18 losing, 19 losing, 20 losing. All right, so he had in 2012 he had 10 touchdowns, had just on 1,200-yard receiver. But Roddy was still here. He was sharing a lot of the targets with Roddy and Tony Gonzalez.
What was Roddy White last year in the A?
In 2012, I think that was last year.
And we ain't have a winning season, he said, that year, right?
No, we went to the East. We went to the NFC Conference Championship game that year in 2012.
Okay.
But he had 10 touchdowns that year, right? In 2015, the year before the Super Bowl year, which was a bad season for us. That was a bad year for us. He recorded his most yards in that year with 1,871 yards. Had 2 less touchdowns than he did in the season, in his second season, which was just on 1,200 yards. He busted out the gate. He busted out the gate with yards.
I think
and that was his, but he had fewer touchdowns. My thing is this, and I get everybody to look at yards and they think because that's the biggest number on the chart that these guys gonna record, that's the most impressive one. That ain't the most, for me, it's not the most impressive. Now, in my opinion, I'm more impressed with guys that got a nose for the end zone than guys who I can throw the ball to all over the field, but when it's time to get pay dirt, I can't find them. That, for me, that y'all ever heard of that saying? It's a saying in competitive sporting called you kissing your sister today. What that is, that's a saying you kissed the girl, but it was your sister. It don't count. Like you can say you kissed the girl today, but it was your sister. So it don't count. Like all that throwing, you can throw the yards don't impress me. That's why that first year, everybody look at that first year, they look at those 1,000 yards from Kyle Pitts. I look at that and I say, yeah, but you only had 1 touchdown. And then and then all the excuses start coming. Well, they weren't game planning for him in the red zone. Well, they weren't doing this for him, and they weren't nobody else to go to, so they was able to double team and triple team Kyle Pitts. But see,
he was the rookie game.
What happened?
He was a rookie.
So, what's the excuse for the 1,000 yards?
It ain't no excuse. He just couldn't get in the damn end zone. I don't see how that's an excuse.
So him being a rookie didn't stop him from getting 1,000 yards.
I'm just saying he a rookie. Like shit, you either gonna do something good or you ain't. That's just how it goes. But it's no excuse of why he didn't get in the end zone. He just didn't get his ass in the end zone.
Okay, then. So we can't go to he was a rookie. He got 1,000 yards as a rookie. He broke an NFL record as a rookie.
Ain't no telling
So
why he ain't getting it. So
it is some it. Let me. It's gonna sound harsh, but I'm just telling y'all what I see. When I see Kyle Pitts play, someone like what Dirty said, I don't see grit. I don't see dog. I don't see the want to dominate. You gotta see when somebody want to dominate. See that look like Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, I'm bigger than you, so I'm gonna thrash you. That's right, because I am bigger than you. It's just like Myles Garrett in Cleveland. Myles Garrett know whoever he line up in front of, he is an uber athlete. He's as big as they are, and he's much faster than them. And he's probably a lot stronger than them. So what do? He uses it to his advantage. I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm faster than you. I'm going to thrash you. That's why when people say, when a team, like right now in the NBA, when an inferior team go up against a team that's considered a juggernaut, and the juggernaut thrash them, people say that's what you're supposed to do to an inferior opponent. Kyle Pitts is supposed to be a predator out there. 6'6", 260 pounds. Says his what they call it, his metrics. Say his build.
Yeah, but Blackberry, we learned a long time ago. I know.
Say his athleticism. Now, see what y'all want to do. Y'all want to keep making these excuses for this nigga.
there's no excuse, my boy.
I was just gonna say that
That's
we
what
know
it
that
is.
everybody not born with that grit though. Like I played football with a lot of
Okay, but it's the thing. But it's the thing. He is in the NFL.
Okay.
He has done what only 1% of the student
People
body
done,
does,
yeah.
and made it to the NFL. So now, if everybody and their mama, except for now people that's in the Atlanta Falcon fan base, want to make the excuse from, well, just because he was picked number 8 overall or whatever it was, number 4 overall, whatever it was, just because he was picked in the top 10 as a tight end, the highest picked tight end in history
Ever.
Just because of that don't mean we should expect him to be the best tight end out there. Why the fuck not?
What that mean?
You
What
don't.
that mean? What's that
It
mean?
don't make
Bullshit.
sense, bro.
You don't think?
Make sense.
You don't think when he was picked that high as a tight end that not Thomas Dimitrov, what the boy name is? Terry Fontenot. You don't think Terry Fontenot didn't tell Arthur Smith, that dude right there, that dude could be a superstar on this team. He could be a superstar on your offense. He didn't tell him we gonna pick him 8th overall just so he could come out here and give us the same amount of effectiveness as a AJ Barner, who only giving you 400 some yards, 30 some 40 or 30 some 40 some catches, but he giving you more touchdowns.
So, because he not scoring the ball, he ain't no dog. Basically, that's what the argument about.
All right, so look. What if Bijan had came in and been mediocre as hell? You'd be saying the same thing about Bijan too?
Yep.
Absolutely. He's not meeting expectations.
Y'all expectations.
No.
Everybody's expectations.
Nah,
when you go that high, they expect you to do something.
So I'm gonna ask you a legit question, Larry.
I'm not into the go high shit, and that's what it means. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro.
I'm gonna ask, hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna ask you a legit question. When they drafted him, what did you say? What did you think this guy could be with the Falcons? Kyle Pitts, when on draft night, when they drafted him.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I wouldn't really like just I was like, okay, I'm gonna see what they're gonna do. Like, just being real, like, I didn't like, bro. You gotta think, I seen him in Florida, but I'm a Georgia fan, bro. He was good, but he wasn't just, oh boy, he finna come into the NFL just go crazy to me talent wise. Like, no, he never just been that to me. Like, I'm not even. That's why I'm not for the unicorn and all that. Oh, because he went for bro went in college, it'll be different. He just dominated all years of college ball when he was there. That wasn't the case.
So
It
so
wasn't
so so what you're saying is that you had your what's the word? You had your
expectation.
doubts. You had your doubts about Kyle Pitts when he was drafted.
No, I just said he was a good player, but I didn't put no extra boost on him because we went that high and drafted him. Because at the end of the day, I just knew that wasn't smart to do to draft a tight end that high. Because that some things sometimes, bro, some positions just can get drafted that high at some time, you know.
So then, Larry.
And
So then, Larry, why do you come to his defense the way you do then?
because I think that it's a lot of more factors in of what we trying to put on him of why he just not producing the way he need to produce. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I think the mortality of it is because of that he went with 4 A pick. If he didn't go 4 A pick, but we would if he went 10 to 15, we wouldn't be talking about Kyle Pitts in that aspect that much. But by him going between the first and the fifth pick, I can understand why everybody like, oh, this dude supposed to come in and do this. But by me looking at him coming in NFL from college, bro, he wasn't just killing everybody in college like that game.
But Larry, you also what you just said, we wouldn't be talking about him getting paid 15, being the highest paid tight end in 2026 season either. If that was the case, if he would have got picked later. That's the case too. That's why this is a conversation. It's because
So
when we
okay,
look
this
on
about the money part too.
it's about what you can do with a tight end that's gonna get paid a lot less and give you the same, if not better, effective play. Because how effective is the yards if it don't result into scoring? Like I just read
That's
off,
true.
like I just read off with you with Julio. In his best statistical yard season, we was a
You had
failed
to lose the
football
season,
team. We had to lose a season. We came back the next year. He didn't do as much on the
but
yards,
we
but he
but we
had.
made it to the finals,
We made it to the
championship,
right.
to the championship. Mhm.
It. Like I said, this just my opinion, but based off of what I look at when I watch the game, if I can see a AJ Barner getting in the end zone more than my $15 million tight end and got half of the amount of targets, half of the amount of catches, half of the amount of yards, and gonna cost me more than half of the salary, and they just won a Super Bowl, why not use those resources somewhere else? Well, they're more needed. Like, I don't know, in the middle of the
Defensive
defense.
tackle. hmm That's why I said you could send them to. But I didn't. When I said that earlier, Blackberry, I didn't realize they had. I forgot they had signed Isaiah Likely, so
Yeah.
they might not take Kyle Pitts, but
But you can
well,
make a move elsewhere. You can make a move elsewhere to clear up the cap space with Kyle Pitts. It don't have to be to the Giants. A move can be made somewhere else just to clear up the cap space. And then
I'm
and I don't know. And then you make some other moves that might be splash. Hell, you might not have Kyle Pitts nor Jesse Bates in 2026 if you want to get something like that done for a
no,
Dexter
see,
Lawrence.
no. We tripping. You ain't got nobody to. You can't replace. You can't replace.
Oh man,
Jesse Bates. Man, don't get rid of him.
he already replaced.
to be real, he really is a guy.
I
He
mean,
already replaced.
I
yeah.
don't think a lot of y'all. I don't think a lot of y'all realize that game. Like that's what the argument I was just having on here last week, bro, about Jesse Bates. Like game when they went and got Xavier White, they weren't looking forward for Jesse Bates being here that long, fool. That was over with.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And so like a
yeah.
lot of people saying that he got to coach him up. Game some players you ain't coaching up that much how we trying to put on them to coach up. Because you can look at Xavier White's play and tell that
He got
he
it.
had a He had a high IQ for the game. Yeah, he made a lot of rookie mistakes, but you can tell his IQ was there already. And it's like now you give him an offseason to go back and look at his film and get with his staff and his coaches and get his technique right on what he need to work on. Bro, we're gonna be seeing way better play with Xavier Watts. Because if I'm gonna be honest, Jesse is to me, I think slowing up. Like
Yeah,
I watched
I
him
noticed
cover a
that
lot
last
of
year.
I watched him cover a lot of tight ends game that went fast, and he was getting killed. And see, I think the thing that I think with our fan base sometimes, bro, and even just with the sports now, like a player can be good or a team can be good, but like it could be way inconsistent in there with the good play and the player being good. And it's like the goodness overweight of like, damn, you really seeing this player get beat by slower of opposing tight ends and receivers, and it's like, damn, you supposed to be this caliber of safety. And it's like, how you hell you keep getting beat by certain routes? That's like by now you should be able to attack these routes. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it was certain little key things with Jesse, bro. Why I felt like, nah, it's time for him to go, bro. We got to go young now in his spot too, and have two young guys back there, man, fresh, able really to run around on the field. Because I think too, Jesse ain't got the top off speed to play safety no more. I think he should be down more in the box, roaming around, right there by the quarterback, more sort of. But telling him to go play cover two deep is over with. And I don't think he got it no more. I don't think he got it. But do I think we gonna get something that good for him back? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I
That's a
think
good
he
question.
still got it. I think he still got it. I think I think guys get to a point in their career like it's not a lot of athletes that get to a level in their career where they can play, they can have that individual game changing effect. You know what I'm saying? Without needing others around them to give them a little bit of a joke. You know what I'm saying? To make them better. Like Ed Reed, Ed Reed, he went a long time being effective just doing what he do. But it got to a point later in his career where he did need a better pass rush. He did need a better front seven to kind of make up for some of the speed of the game that he had lost, right? Let me get a mic check. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
hear you.
So the same thing for Troy Polamalu. Same thing for him. It got to a point in here because I remember like them last couple years with Troy. Troy did not look like himself. He was a shell of himself. But before like the year or two before that, like in like the third to fourth final year of his career, when James Harrison was tearing it up, and all the mother boys that was on that front, McDonough and all them, whoever, I can't remember everybody, but I think Larry Foote was one of them. But them boys was showing their ass. They was showing that. So Ryan Clark and them, like he had the guys around him that made him better. See, Jesse, I think he at that point of his career now where the guys around him will make him better if they themselves are effective players, are guys that can affect the trajectory of the game. Guys like Xavier Watts, guys like Billy Bowman Jr. and Divine Diablo and them boys. So I think he still got enough in the tank to give you two good solid seasons before we start talking about like the parody version of them. But I want to
Okay, so
talk.
if
I
that's the
want.
case, I'm
No, go ahead.
sorry.
Go
If
ahead. Go
that's the
ahead.
case, what if you put him on the trade market, what are you accepting for him? Like, what are you looking for? What are you looking to get back?
I got to get picks so I can make a move for Dexter Lawrence. That's what I look at it.
I ain't gonna lie, I know we ain't getting him.
What about the boy? What's the man? What's the dude that got in trouble for kissing that man last year?
It's all with for him, bro.
It's over with for him
Christian
too.
Wilkins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Christian
Christian
Wilkins.
Wilkins. Bro, they said they got some information on him that if it come out, he'll never play again. So that's why a lot of teams really stand for him now.
Shit.
They say he did some shit in the locker room that no team really want to deal with him. And
Hell,
his
I ain't got
past,
to see. I don't even need that information. I seen enough on the field to not want that motherfucker in my locker room.
yeah, facts. Well, he was
Digging in other men's crotches and digging up
yeah,
other men behind and shit. Man,
yeah, he
get
was
that
tripping,
weirdo
bro.
up out of here, bro. That's why I tell folks, bro, I don't give a fuck what this nigga did production wise. That shit in the locker room is poisonous. He's
Yeah.
poison in the locker room, and he don't belong in nobody's locker room, bro. And that's how I look at it.
I ain't hear about that other bullshit.
Yeah, like maybe like 2 weeks ago, they had to drop something on Adam Schefter about him that when the team was talking about looking at him. And then that's when the Raiders and some players from the Raiders came out and were like, man, y'all really don't even really want to know how this dude is in the locker room, man. Y'all really don't want this guy on y'all team. It's over for him, bro. He ain't gonna play game. Ain't nobody gonna pick him up.
If the Raiders don't want to,
Bro, why do people thinking James Pierce Jr. was gonna be at
nah,
the
it's
Falcons?
over. It's over with for him too.
Nah, gang. He'll be here.
You think so?
Hell yeah, gang. You
He
can't write
did.
a nigga out. You can't
He
write a
did.
nigga out, bro, when you don't really when the story really don't even make sense.
Yeah, that's true. I ain't read nothing yet about that story that made me be like, yeah, that nigga was wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
I
yeah,
mean,
he
he was
was wrong because
wrong.
He was
He
wrong.
wa- he was wrong. I don't want to say it like that. He was wrong, but like Larry said, it's two sides of every story.
that's
It,
why,
it,
bro, I never even
it still
commented
ain't
on
it
that shit
still ain't
about
came
dude,
out what
man.
she was doing. So we acting like she was just perfect, like she wasn't doing nothing.
That's why I never even spoke on that shit, bro, because they're like, bro, niggas gonna get in their feelings about that shit because a woman involved, man. And it ain't gonna never, you ain't gonna never see the hit or end of that shit. Yeah, a nigga gonna, he
Brother,
gonna get painted out to be the worst person in the situation
it
regardless.
if it's proven that he was legit stalking that girl, he wrong for that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Without
I'm
with
not condone. I don't want to sound like I'm condoning what he was doing,
yeah.
but
The stalking shit, he's wrong for that shit if he get found guilty for that shit. Or in my opinion, if the nigga sell out of court, that means he was stalking.
yeah,
But that ain't no shit they gonna get him suspended for no whole season.
you
The
don't
shit
think
with the
so?
police, all that shit gonna get dropped. Watch what I tell you.
Oh, that's
It
They
gonna
already
get
already
dropped
dropped.
got
some of that
dropped.
shit.
That shit got dropped. That was
I
the
was about to
charge
say
that
they
got
dropped
dropped,
some
I
of that
thought.
shit. They dropped
Not all of it, not yet.
they dropped the charge of him putting his hands on the police officer. They dropped that one.
The assault
Yeah,
on
the
a
assault on
police
the
officer.
officer.
Yeah,
Yeah, they dropped that
but
one.
that the Dayton police, I think that's gonna get dropped.
I'm just saying they might try to make an example out of this man.
Um, yeah,
Hey, but I got a question
but
about this the
it won't
thing
be no whole season.
about the stalking thing, right? Now, if they were supposed to have broken
Yeah,
up, right? It depends on
yeah.
what they living. It depends on what their living arrangements were at that place. You know what I'm saying?
You saying if they was living together or not?
Yeah,
Would
I
that
mean,
make a
if
difference?
whatever their living arrangements are, because you can't just put a mug out. If he got stuff there and all of that, if you break up with him, then you need to give him all his stuff back, get everything out of that apartment. If he was staying overnight, if whatever the case may be, that's how you break up. You don't just break up and he might have $25,000, $30,000 worth of stuff in the house. That ain't how you break up, man. You know, when you break up, you gotta get just like you get fired from a job. They tell you to clean your lockout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did he
But
clean his
that's what
lockout?
go back. It's two sides of their story. Like I don't
Right.
hear it. I only hear the shit about what he doing. I ain't hear nothing about what she did, or I'm not saying that she did anything, you feel me? But man, there ain't no way she totally innocent. This man
And
just
you,
started acting. This man just started acting, going off the meat rack for no reason.
man, he
Yeah, but the
probably taking
problem
that
is
bread out
the
though.
but the thing is, she was where she was supposed to be. She was down there minding her business in Florida, playing in her league. She was minding her. She was doing what she was where she was supposed to be. The what she gonna try to prove, or what the police or whoever, I don't know who gonna be having to prove this, but I guess her, because she trying to say he was stalking her. What she gonna have to prove is that he was legit down there stalking her, meaning he was somewhere he ain't had no business being. Now, like we said, the story don't add up for the most part, because like Dirty said, what's their living arrangements? Now, you don't have to go to the DMV, change your address, or go to the post office and change your address. You don't have to do all that. You ain't got to go put your name on no lease or on no Airbnb contract. If he say me and her were gonna be staying down there together in Florida while she was in the league, if he say that and they ask her at the table, because this I'm talking about outside the court, and they ask her, Miss Jackson, did you agree to let him stay with you while you was in Florida during the little off-season league? If she lied and say no, then it's gonna be her word against it's gonna be his word against hers, because we already know they gonna side with the female all day on that. But if she be honest about it, like, yeah, I said we could, yeah. See, that's why I keep telling folks, if he got shit at her crib,
Hello.
then that means he was laying his head there whenever he went down there. That's what he was. He didn't get a hotel. He didn't get an Airbnb. He went to her place. That's enough for a judge to say, okay, well, ma'am, maybe he could have been returning to get his shit. Now, all the other places they saying that he was following her, because I heard all kind of shit. He was
Yeah,
showing
me
up
too.
at games when he wasn't supposed to
Uninvited
be
and
at
shit.
games,
Yeah.
uninvited and shit like
Nah, he
that.
wrong for that shit. Nah, he wrong for that shit. Nah,
Now,
that's
if
the
all that
bullshit.
get right, if all that turn out to be shit, well, it's proven that you legit was stalking this girl,
What
because
do you
boy
mean he
is
wasn't supposed
wrong.
to be there?
But if she wasn't giving him his shit, Blackberry, then I ain't saying stalking is. I'm not condoning that shit, but
Now, if somebody ain't giving you that shit, you got to go through you got to go through certain procedures to get to retain your belongings.
that's true.
You
But
can't
everybody's gonna
you
react to
can't
it.
just
Just
yeah, but you can't just follow a motherfucker around because they ain't giving you, like, hey, motherfucker, I'm just gonna go everywhere you go. Then that's stalking. You can't do that.
yeah.
Well, if she don't have any documentation saying that
Well,
he ain't
what the
supposed to
problem
do it,
was, he was in there
that's,
putting the African squat spot on her in that room, like Melvin did Jody mom off of Baby Boy. That's what it was.
Now, see, I think I know what you getting at, Duddy, and I'm not 100% clear, and I'm not sitting in front of a computer right now, so it's a little hard for me to look it up. But I'm not 100% clear on how stalking works. So if stalking works where it don't matter if you got documentation like a stay away order or what the hell is she called?
Uh,
well, harassment.
No,
temporary restraining order.
yeah,
Oh,
restraining order.
Yeah,
Like, if you don't have to have those things in order for it to be considered stalking, then they could get them for stalking if she can prove it. Now,
isn't it different state to state?
it might be different state to state. But as far as what I know is, I've witnessed it before where people put out restraining orders on somebody, and or they tried to put out a restraining order, And a judge wouldn't grant the restraining order because the person didn't have a legitimate reason for the person needing a stay away order.
Okay.
And that's usually in like baby mama, baby daddy cases, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But in this situation, ain't no baby involved. Ain't no wedding, ain't no marriage involved.
But if she said she feared for her life, then
right. So maybe the stalking holds up even without the documentation because of that.
But she didn't get a restraining order on him until after that incident, until after all that shit happened.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
But look though, let's say all of that is true. And this will be a bad move for her. If he did leave some things over there, she haven't returned them, that's gonna look bad on her. Because that's what I would say. To get out of this trouble, hey man, I was trying to keep the law out of it. I was just trying to get my stuff, and she wouldn't give it to me. I apologize. Maybe I should have did it a different way.
Hold on, what this is ATL2. Now I heard about her saying that he owe her like $70,000 or something like that.
I never seen that.
But he said the catch gonna be he supposedly offered her $75K to stay with him 6 months ago. Then again, $150K after this happened. So was she taking money to stay with him? Huh?
So now she an escort. Lord.
Because if that's the case, how do you determine that being a business transaction?
That's prostitution right there.
Right, because if that can't be determined a business transaction, and that's a transaction for sexual favor, then that's a whole nother case.
I hope he not. He ain't going out bad like that. Blackberry, you think he going out bad like that, Blackberry?
Man, hey, bro, all of them pay for that shit. Let's just keep it real.
One way or another.
It's some regular niggas out here paying for it, so I know they.
Exactly.
They all pay for it. Hell, they all pay for the shit. But see, in this situation here,
he going out bad though. Like it seems like he begging. I don't like that.
Hey man, sometimes maybe he ain't got no talk game, man. Maybe his money game was stronger.
You turn around and offer her 150 more. That sound like begging to me.
Hold on, where you get ATL 251? Where you get that information from? You need to tap the link so you can explain that.
Yeah, we need some sources or something.
Yeah, I need a source on that.
That's crazy. That'd make it seem like he paying for the cat.
But we'll get back to that though, man. Now I want to know about what y'all think about Dexter Lawrence being semi on the open market now since he asked to be traded by the Giants.
Hey, what's up with that organization, Blackberry? Like, why they don't want to play their players? This is the second time they done did some bullshit behind one.
I think he just did a deal like a year ago.
Now, what I read was that they've been trying to figure out a contract for 2 years. He signed
he trying to get a 2-year extension.
They gave him an extension last year.
Yeah, he got an extension. I knew it was some. Yeah, he already done got an extension.
Yeah, they gave him a 1-year extension last year to kind of like shut him up a little bit, and now he want that bread. I forgot how much they said he want, but
see, I think when it comes to these extensions, bro, the players and the team have an expectation of goals to be met, and it's outside of contract shit, like outside of what it called clauses in the contract, like stuff like that. It's outside of that. It's like, yeah, we gonna give you an extension. Then based on what you do next year, we'll talk more long-term options. Incentives, right? Incentives. Yeah. So outside of incentives, the team could have that discussion with the player and the agent, like, hey, we're gonna give you this extension. Then Depending on what you do next year, we could talk more long-term situation. See, with Dexter, he probably waiting on that phone call. Like, hey, we supposed to be having a conversation about doing something more long-term. We ain't had it yet. We going into voluntary workouts, and y'all ain't called me about shit. But y'all surely adding on to the roster though. Y'all surely doing that. So what's up? So it probably one of them things. Well, some people, they not gonna give you more than one opportunity to lie to them. He might feel lied to by the Giants, and he might be like, all right, I'm out. I want to be out. And if you don't let me out, I just ain't gonna play. A lot of people got an issue with players like that. I don't, because I look at it's more than just a game for them. For them, it's their livelihood.
I'm
It's a
about to say
business.
this a job for them.
Right. It's a business. And then people look at how much they getting paid and say, damn, how can you be making that much money and still have an issue with what you get paid? That's their job. It's like me right now with this load. If this load paying me $550, right? I get the way it's going. These motherfuckers tell me I got to wait 4-5 hours before they can start unloading. Well, I'm gonna be looking at all right, well, that detention need to be kicking in after that second hour, right? The broker tell me, oh yeah, the receiver, they trying not to pay it because they say you didn't get there on time. And I'm like, shit, check the logs. I got there on time. Check the logs. Yeah, but they saying you ain't check in until I was like, no, check the logs. I got other see now they trying not to pay me what I'm supposed to get later because of the circumstances. They trying to figure out how not to pay me. This my job. This my livelihood. You taking more of my time. I need more money.
Right.
Dexter Lawrence could be looking at it like you wasting my time because you lied to me. I want out. I don't got no issue with it. It's business.
Got me put my body on the line. I can go out here and get hurt. And then what?
And look at what other choices he could have been made. He could have been looking at property to buy. He could have been bought up real estate and property and all that, thinking I'm finna be in New Jersey a little while longer, or New York, wherever he at. Right. I'm finna be here. I'm gonna be here a little while. Let me buy me some commercial property. Let me buy me some real estate. Let me get into the rental business or something like that. Ain't no telling what it is. Like, people make choices based off of the business decisions and business deals that they make with other entities. And when that other entity don't come, when they don't come through on their end, it's bad business. And I don't want to fuck with you no more. That's how I look at it. So maybe he look at it like that. Maybe he look at it like, hey, we supposed to be talking about some more long term. I know we did the little extension, but you said we'll talk more based off what I did. And hell, I think he had got like 10 and a half sacks last year.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I think he had like 9.
Yeah, and he'll interior defensive lineman. For him, that's great. Damn good production.
Yeah.
And he had a whole bunch of tackles too. So and tackles for loss. So he looking at it like, hey, I put the work in. You said if I put the work in, we'll talk. Why we ain't talking? Oh yeah, we'll get to you. We'll get to you. Nah, hell no. Fuck that shit. Get to me on another team then. Get to me there. I want out. I don't blame him. But what will you want? Now, if you all were in Cunningham, Daddy, we'll start with you, Daddy. You was in Cunningham. Are you making a play for Dexter Lawrence? And if you are, what's the most you willing to pay?
I think I'll go in the draft, man.
Hey, Blakberry, I'm gonna go out and come back in. I can't hit 330.
Okay, all right.
I think with the moves that we'd already made, I think I would go in the draft. and get me a lineman, man. That's just me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. So you
Oh,
saying you not making a play for Dexter Lawrence if the Giants willing to accept offers?
it depends, man. Right now, I would be listening, but I would be looking at how can we fare in the draft, and depending on what I see that we can do in the draft, and then if I can do something favorable, then nah, I wouldn't mess with it. So he about what, 28, 29 years old.
I don't know how old he is. Hey man,
He
y'all tap the link. Come through, man, cause I'm out here on the block. My
well,
bad, Duddy.
he a big boy though. He a big boy. He what
He
we
more
need
than
now.
shit, he more than a bit, but he's a beast. You know that animal that we say we want to see out of Kyle Pitts. Well, on the defensive end, he got that animal in him. That same animal that I say, if I know I'm bigger than you, if I know you an ant and I'm a giant, I'm still gonna squash you like I'm a giant. I'm gonna squash you the same way I go after squashing somebody my size. That's what Dexter Lawrence do. That's
But
what he do.
like I said, I will be looking at see where we at in the draft. But if I don't see nothing
He 29.
decent, decent, then I would really have to kind of put my ear to the wall and see what they talking about.
You know, this what I encourage everybody to think about when players the caliber of Dexter Lawrence become available, if he become available. When players like him become available, and when we say, well, it's either him or I'm gonna go to the draft. Which one? See, I want you to think about something.
All right.
Dexter Lawrence done got all that grown man strength on him now. He done got all that NFL experience on him now. He's been available. You know what he gonna bring to the table. He's still in his prime. That guy coming out of college, you hoping he can be what the potential he showed in college. You hoping he can translate that to the next level. And see, this is another thing I want folks to think about. If you got a whole bunch of young players that turn out to be uber talented guys, and you loving that shit, right? For a couple years, you loving that shit. Like, ooh, wait, boy, these boys cooking. All of them got to get paid, right? See, Dexter Lawrence already got his big contract. He ain't gonna get another one. He already got his big contract. The next contract he get, he'll probably still be a top 10 paid defensive tackle, but he ain't gonna be a top 5 defensive tackle for that time when he come. So when you looking at it, you got to look at it like, if Dexter Lawrence continue to be the Dexter Lawrence he's been, his next contract, I ain't got to set the market with him. But that young boy I bring in here, if he come in here and do what Dexter Lawrence do, and then some, he gonna be looking to get paid in a couple years. He ain't gonna want to wait that whole 4. In year 3, he gonna be talking about extension, just like Bijan. See, Bijan like, nah, y'all ain't finna wait till the end of no contract. Come on with it. I'm the best running back in football. Dexter Lawrence is the second best. I ain't gonna say he the absolute best, because I still say Myles Garrett. A lot of people disagree with me, but they won A, 1B. So when I look at it, I'm looking at shit. How do I know this young nigga gonna become a Dexter Lawrence type motherfucker? I don't know. And then if he do, I'm gonna have to pay him more than what I'm gonna have to pay Dexter Lawrence later on. So I'm more of I try to get as close to the absolute as possible. Nothing's absolute, right? But I try to get as close to it as possible. And these guys coming out of school, they toss ups until they start playing some meaningful football.
I got a question for you. Do you think that the top 3 nose tackle, one of them could possibly fall to us?
Oh, you talking about in the draft?
Yeah.
No, they're gonna be gone already.
Mm.
For me, in my opinion, Dirty, the height that the interior defensive line getting in there, for me, is overhyped. I see a lot of project guys. All you got that folks thinking gonna be, I see project. But now offensive line, I think gonna surprise everybody. I think this is a deep offensive line, bro. But I don't see a whole. I'll be real with. Don't really stand out to me like that in this year's draft. And part of it is interior defensive lineman. Now, that could have something to do with I was so high on last year's draft class, interior defensive lineman, that these guys just don't impress me that much. But except 1 or 2 guys. But let me just put it this way. If Matt Ryan, if I'm Ian Cunningham and Matt Ryan comes sit down at my desk and say, Dexter Lawrence is available. The Giants are on the phone. They want to know if you got an offer. That don't ever happen like that. They're not going to do the calling. But let's just say if it did happen like that. The Giants on the phone, they want to know what we'll offer. Ain't no way in the hell I'm going to say, well, man, I think we just going to look at the draft. We ain't going to make no play for it. Matt Ryan look at me and say, boy, you must be stupid. You're not even going to offer that? You're not even going to try to put a package together to offer something? You got to give me something. You can't make it. You can't make it look like you don't even want to try to get Dexter Lawrence. Then I'm gonna say, oh hell, no, I don't know about you. I don't know how you gonna pan out, my boy. You're not even gonna send an offer, even if it's something that you about 99% sure they're not gonna accept. You still got to
Talking about how they did with Deshaun Watson.
Can we offer Kyle Pitts?
Yeah.
See,
what's up with about whatever?
They sent that bogus offer out for Deshaun Watson, knowing damn well,
knowing that Houston wasn't gonna take that shit.
Yeah.
But about whatever. So what's your take on it? Give me your take.
Man, in the words of Magnus, Pitts, you're gone. I'm shipping Pitts for his ass, 1 for 1. But
they already got Isaiah Likely. Likely already though.
Man, look, all you gotta do is hit him with the same book. Man, this is a unicorn. All you gotta do is say, man, this is a unicorn. You over there riding a Toyota, nigga. This is a Bentley. You know somebody gonna buy the hype. They always do. Especially weak motherfuckers like the Giants, who need all the fucking help they can get. Now they got some defense up there, but that's about it. And Dexter Lawrence was a major part of that.
Oh, my bad. You give me your take. I was finna cut you off. My bad. Go ahead.
But no, go ahead. I was like, man, only thing the Giants got is defense, and that was Dexter Lawrence. So hell yeah, I'm shipping Pitts and a 3rd round pick.
Okay, so Nathan Floyd said you'll give him Pitts and what?
A 3rd.
They ain't gonna take that.
Why?
They ain't gonna take that.
Why not?
Because they gonna say they finna own $15 million this year. They probably about 9 times out of 10, they gonna be the ones do a multi-year deal with them. So
if he
they
not gonna sign the motherfucker and he about to leave anyways, you can throw as much money as you want to at him. He don't want to be there.
But they already Oh, you talking about Dexter Lawrence?
Yeah.
Now, Dexter Lawrence would stay because that what Nathan Floyd said. He said he want more money, and rumors are saying he want 30 million per year. So
I'll
now
give
those
him
the
that.
rumors, but if the Giants say, all right, we'll just give it to him, then he gonna stay up. He ain't gonna turn it down. This whole thing right now, from what it sounds
He
like,
won't be
it
paid.
sounds like they had a conversation with him when they did the extension that they'll talk more long after last year, and he ain't been on the phone with him. They didn't talk to him. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like he done got the way. Like, listen, y'all not gonna lie to me no more. I'd rather be up out of here than be lied to. But who that? Somebody said, somebody had his stats down there in the chat. Who was that? Outside? Yeah, they got likely already. What he said? He said in 2025, he had 14 solo tackles and a half a sack. Hey, I look those numbers up to make sure Southside ain't lying. He must have got hurt or something last year. I remember. Somebody look up Dexter Lawrence stats.
Hold up. For what, last year?
Yeah, for last year. For 25 seasons. He must have been hurt last year or something. He said he had 14 soft tackles and half a sack. Shit. X, Root, Doorless, Harrison. Yeah, that's what I say, Michael. That'll be unstoppable.
Season he recorded a total of 31 tackles, a half a sack, and a pick.
Oh shit, he didn't do shit last year then.
He had 14 solo and 17 assists during the regular season.
And he played 17 games.
Hold on. See, now it's giving me more and shit. All right, now 31 total tackles, 14 solo, 17 assists, a half a sack, and a pick.
Yeah, Billy Mill, that do sound washed up. That's what it sound like. That's what it sound like. Cause he is 29. I don't know, man.
I don't need him.
Maybe
Listen, I'd be cool with him if he came here and he didn't get any fucking sacks. I just need you to make your force felt in the middle so everybody around you can step up and make plays.
Young coach, he ain't really about sacks with him, but him is about the tackles for loss and the tackles for no gain and stuff. But
and when you
who else he got on that line? Who else on that Giants defensive line?
Him.
Right. I don't think nobody else noteworthy on that line. They sound like $5 million. Michael say 8 million. Those not no damn 30. That's for sure. I thought he did way better than that last year. But like we said, it ain't necessarily about the sacks with him. I want to see him half a damn sack though. I want to see at least 4 sacks on the year. But I don't know, man. That's the Lord. Because I know he got like, what did he get? How many sacks? I was just reading that shit. I think in his career, he got a lot of sacks and a lot of tackle and a lot of solo tackles. You know, he had a lot of tackles for loss too. What did that shit say? That Grady type play. Damn, extreme y'all kicking y'all out.
Well, he got you kind of jacked up, you know, if you going in and out. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, we at this 2 hours, man. I'm out here on that block, man. Shit be janky. But I try to make sure I hold it down for y'all every Tuesday. Because I say bring y'all the goods. Just so y'all like it. Every Tuesday. So y'all can do y'all thing, man. Hey, man. Hey, look, if we passed the 2 hour mark, I think we're gonna start wrapping it up, man. Hey, y'all let me know in the comment section of the video, man. After the live go off, let me know where you think the Falcons go from here with the Kyle Pitts tag. Do you think they do a tag and trade? Do you think they do get a multi-year contract done before July 15th? Or do you think they let them go back in off into free agency next year? Because I don't think they'll do a tag. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Better go ahead and let them know what's going on with you, man. We can get on up out of here.
All right. Well, y'all know where I'm at. I'm just the OG in the chat, but I'm finna switch it up a little bit. If y'all guys ain't got nothing to do in the next 30 minutes, I'm going over to the Dirty Bird fly through. He gonna give old dude his platform to air out some dirty laundry. And if you look it up, if you look him up, it's gonna be my experience with Mad Mike and the Unholy Alliance. I'm finna clean up so I can make some moves because I've been spending too much time with these cats. But I'm gonna go say what I got to say, and then I'm gonna move on to big and better things. So if y'all got anything that we're gonna drop the link. If you got anything you want to come in and say, if you ain't scared, come on, say what you got to say. Cause I know I ain't the only one that had a problem with these boys, but I'm just gonna get my lick back and I'm gonna keep it moving. So with that being said, Blakberry, I appreciate you dropping the link one more time on that fan speak, man. And you just keep doing your thing. Know where Big Will at, but Big Will, I hope everything good with you. And I'll see y'all next time.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. You know how we get down, Black Dog. Anytime you hit that link and I'm around, bro, you know I'm popping up. I don't get into the internet beef, man.
Mic check.
Different. Check clean on my end.
Mic check. What the
check
fuck?
Good.
Mic check.
We hear you, Blakberry. Check clean. Can you hear me, bro? Yeah,
oh, Nathan Floyd say check good. Okay. All right, about whatever. Let them know what you got going on, man.
Oh man, you can catch me in the.
Just do a little quick, last little take, real quick.
Look, man, you can find me anywhere it's hood at, man. I'm everywhere. But shit, you know, anytime I see your name pop up on my journey, you drop that link, you know I'm popping you. For the rest, man, you know what it is.
Is he there? That whatever, you there?
Yeah. You hear me? Bro, I can hear you.
I hear you about whatever. That StreamYard, bro.
Oh shit, something wrong. I can't hear shit, bro. Michael say clip. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead. We just gonna go ahead and get on up out of here. Hey man, y'all go over to Dirty Bird
He
Dirty
asked
Bird
me
Fly Through. Y'all go to Dirty Bird Fly
whatever
Through,
he
man.
on.
Y'all check out Chandler and 3 Dirt over there on Dirty Bird Fly Through coming on right after this. Y'all go hit up. Yeah, y'all go hit them up, man. Hey, I don't know what's going on, man. I'm having bad audio or something. Shout out to everybody that came on the chat. Apologies for the technical difficulties, but I still appreciate you for coming through. Y'all make sure y'all hit all them buttons, like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. And y'all make sure y'all do the damn thing. Be back same time next week on Fan Speak. This been the home team with Blakberry. That's Blakberry, no C, just a K. Catch us on the flip side. And shout out to the homeboy Trey and them Atlanta Hawks because they going all the way. Peace.
Night ride on the train.